ASMR video. A few days ago, I had basically made a video explaining to you what some of the items were that I purchased in my life that I really regret till this day. In this video, on this beautiful day, I will be showing you some items that I do not regret buying and that I highly suggest to use. This is what I use almost every day, but this is just a side thing that I add. I just drink a lot of water. I really don't touch sodas anymore. Once in a while, I have an occasional soda that's once in a few weeks. But lately my mukbangs has just been water. Outside, just water. What is so nice about this is it smooths your skin, and it's also great for healing, for when your fingers are hurt. For example, my hands are full of warts because of putting physical work into place, and this just works. It's very affordable. I really do wish that I bought a larger one because I can't find this anymore. Bought it at the Action at none. I've not been able to find it in stores. It's actually meant for women, but feminine products are sometimes pretty much just the same. It works for everyone, doesn't it? I bought this about a year and a half, 2 years ago, just right before I went to Dylan, because I'm actually going to Dylan this week, which is my cousin. I'm going to Amsterdam with him for the weekend, which is dope. First time with my car to Amsterdam. It's going to be awesome. And I thought before I went to him, let me go pick up some of this stuff, see what it's all about, and it really works wonders. I don't apply it every day. I basically apply it every 2 to 3 days because you don't want to put too much stuff on your body because you need natural oil and essentials from your body as well. So very important. Next one is my GoPro, and the reason I'm including the GoPro is because oh man, when I say that I absolutely love this thing, I love it. I'm really glad that I decided to eventually buy a GoPro a few months ago. It is on the costly side. This is the GoPro Hero 8. I mean, this thing goes for about $400, but man, do you get quality for your videos. It is portable, meaning you can put it in your pocket. It is quite heavy. I mean, it's literally a block. It's like a brick. But that does also mean if you drop it, it simply won't break. I've kept the protective on here, and on here, it's a low gloss that I kept on there. The audio is good. The widescreen and different varieties of lenses that you can use. You can do widescreen, small screen. You can do vertical, horizontal, whatever. And it's just amazing what it comes with in a bag if you buy like an entire bundle like I did. Because in some places I simply cannot take my camera with because it's quite chunky, it's quite not made for travels. So then I just, like, for example, when I go this week to Amsterdam, I'll take my GoPro with, do a voiceover. It's gonna be very cool. I just simply love this, and you can do so much. You can put it on a headband, you can put it on a chest mounting strap. You just got endless things, and it's super duper stable. And so many functions. It's got voice control. It's a touch screen. The only thing that I will have to admit, and this is something that GoPro is known for in a negative slightly way, is that I've noticed sometimes, not occasionally, sometimes once in a while, when you haven't used it in like 3 or 4 or 5 days, the battery remains crazy. It does not lose any battery, maybe a few percentage. It sometimes won't start up. So in order for it to start off, you just hold it in for 10 seconds, and if not, you just gotta click multiple times. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to start, sometimes it just starts automatically. But that's the only downside. If you go and review GoPro, the 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, they all have that same type of issue, but really for the rest, I'm glad I purchased it for the content. Speaking about different cameras, I obviously could not exclude my other camera. This thing is insane. This is my most expensive piece of equipment. This thing cost $1,000 for the entire bundle, meaning you get this stand. I mean, this thing alone is $200, which is ridiculous, but it's Bluetooth controlled. I don't really use it. It doesn't really interest me, but it's so important that if you have a camera that just has a stand, and it's just amazing. The autofocus on it, the endless amount of features on this thing. Although I just use it in one mode, that is filming mode, so that the frames per second is higher than the average mode, and it just focuses on a certain type of thing. But I just love it. I've bought this 2 years ago or something. The main reason why I got this is because of the fact that I wanted to introduce cooking into my mukbangs, and also I wanted to introduce some cookings on this channel alone. And it's just an amazing camera. I've got the microphone, which is excluded. You gotta buy that separate. This thing is so crispy. It is so amazing. And if you want a real good, look, I'm not gonna lie here and say to you that it is affordable, because it really isn't for a beginner. But if you've got some money left and you're like, yeah, let me go invest it, because this is just an investment really at this point, go ahead and buy you one of these. You can probably buy a camera that is half the price, but it won't perform like this one. So that's why I got it, and that's why I do not regret buying it. It came out as best review as well, so that's why I got it. Wait, let me do. This is a bit of an odd one. It's called Turmeric toothpaste. It's basically white and it's natural. It doesn't do shit, to be honest. It doesn't really whiten it. But the reason why I really like this is because I like how it tastes, and I just love the smell. You get this really nice minty, like turmeric type of breath. And the key to this is that you use this twice a day. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't brush my teeth all the time. Sometimes I won't, brush my teeth at night. But mornings, I never skip my breath, because it's super important. You don't want a nasty breath. This is fluoride-free, SOS-free, anti-plague, and vegan. I don't care that it's vegan. Pretty sure it was all vegan, but this stuff really does wonders. It looks like poop, but man, it's got such a nice smell. If it really works, I don't know. I just use it because I like it, and it's only $1.40, so why not? Or something like that. I got 3 tubes of these. My wallet. I bought this wallet a few years back ago. I think when the whole Area 51 thing was like really still big and like popular. That's when me and Jimmy at the time during high school, was our last year. That's when I decided to go to Action because I had to go get some stuff for roleplay. I did the Area 51 roleplay, and then I just happened to see this $2 wallet, and I really love this thing. I have everything in it, So cheap yet so functionable. You can see it's been through some, but I have never been able to find this wallet at the Action after that. Such a great wallet, fits in every pocket, because some wallets are just either too chunky or too big or too small. And here's the thing, I don't like wallets that don't have zips in it. I just don't trust it personally. So yeah, I've always been using this one. I never put my card in the front. Just never do that. My dad, for example, has a Dolce & Gabbana leather wallet. He didn't buy that. He got that gifted by a customer many years ago as a thank you for doing service on the car. My dad's biggest tip he's ever received was €200 on a car, which is crazy for a tip, but it is appreciated, obviously. If it's anti-skim, I think it is. I don't remember, but I just got it because I liked it. Simple, put everything in it. And if I'll be honest, I wouldn't replace this wallet. I've got a new wallet which is twice the size, but it's so chunky I don't like it. It has to fit in my pocket and also not too big, so that somebody could just walk by and see, oh, it's poking out, let me go grab it. So definitely a purchase that I definitely do not regret, as I find so much joy and so much practicality with using it. Everything's stored up in here. all my receipts in here, so yeah. My recent purchase, my car. Man, if there's something I have to be honest about, I just can't stop speaking about this, but my car, the Mazda CX-3 GT, aka the Gran Turismo, it is stage 1 tuned, 175 horsepower, 2-liter Sky Active technology, 4-cylinder, non-turbo. That's the only downside, because if it was a turbo, you know, I would probably have a muffler delete, pop bangs, and whatever, right? No straight pipe, as straight pipe is illegal here. It won't go through the MOT, and you gotta remove the catalyzer door, catalyzer. I ain't doing none of that, and it sounds stupid in my opinion with cars. So yeah, I did drop my keys a few days ago, which I'm a bit pissed off about. What can I say, man? This car, I mean, I've owned it since 21st of January, so I've not even had it for 4 months. It hasn't been a problem for me. It drives so smooth. It is luxury for the price that you do pay. And I know a lot of you watching this, and I've had people tell me as well, like, why would you buy a Mazda with that money? You could have bought, you know, an RS3. Yes, but I wouldn't get insurance on those cars. Nobody insures. I wanted to get a Volvo V40 first. Really nice car. Could not get it insured. Wherever I went to, they would simply not insure my policy. And if I was able to find a place, they were charging €200 a month for all risk. And now I pay 148, which is still ridiculously high, because you don't ever get none of that money back. But the Mazda CX-3, I love it. I would not trade this car in for any car. Definitely not. However, I did look at a different car last night, because I love comparing my car for the money and, you know, what you get in a different brand. I saw the i30N. Gotta say, yeah, goddamn, I do like it, the hatchback. I just don't think 35k is worth it for a hatchback, to be honest. I mean, for that price. Yeah, give me either RS3 or an S4, respectfully. Nothing wrong with Hyundai, it's Japanese. But Mazda, super reliable. Is it affordable? I'm gonna be honest, no. I mean, 20 grand is a lot for a car, especially a first car, you know. I don't think it is affordable. But saying that, in this time, a lot of people be driving Mercedes RS3s at my age, so I guess comparing it to that, you know, it's not a sport car, but it's got the horsepower, it's got the beautiful those fart noise with certain revs per minute. So an amazing car. I got 2 keys, and I also got a thing. I don't know if it's a base model or if it's an extra option, I forgot. But I've got a secondary key which has extra keys on it. Before I start the car up, it warms it inside. So let's say it's super duper cold, you don't want to start your car yet. You put it on, and there's like a coal inside, there's a heater inside the car. I've tested it, works. An amazing car. So if you want a nice car, luxury, hatchback, go get yourself a Mazda. Or a Mazda 3, which has a turbo in it, which is even better. You know, I couldn't make this video with excluding creatine monohydrate. The reason why I really do not regret buying this is because after an intense performance and a workout, this just does a trick every single time. The key to this is you have to take it in every single day. You really can't skip a day, although I have skipped 2 days in 2 months time nearly, so as not, well, in about a month and a half. Won't do much, but 5 grams of this every day. I combine this purely with soya. You know, the thing is, I don't like water or milk. It's not a big fan of it. I don't have a lactose problem, but I'm just not the biggest fan of milk. So soya, pretty nice, super low in calorie, low in sugar, and full of protein and a little bit of fiber. And this, you know, not a specific brand you have to buy, but I started with XXL Nutrition. They do come out as one of the best ones in the Netherlands. For me, it's about workout stuff. You know, look, I don't mind paying top-notch money for a product as long as I know that it is healthy, it's, you know, drug-free, and that it actually works. Because the thing is, with working out supplements, there's no point in buying cheap stuff. Just sorry, cheaper products often are not the best quality. They're often not been checked for safety measurements or not good enough. And from this, I just know it's safe and it works. You don't have to be a bodybuilder, you can be a footballer to use creatine after your workout. So basically it just swells your body up. You do gain a bit of weight, but muscle weight. So yeah, I really do not regret buying it. So not something I necessarily bought myself, but actually something I had gifted to me from my parents 3 years ago. My parents said, look, if you graduate from high school, we'll give you a gift. And I said, oh, I know what I want. I got a camouflage JBL Extreme 2, specially dedicated at the time to Young Dolph and Kigla, because the whole cost collection is camouflage. That's why I got the camo one. And man, this thing is amazing. When I've got to say, man, JBL, again, it's quite expensive in my opinion. I mean, it's about $300 for a speaker, but man, does this thing, well, now $250 maybe, but does this thing, man, I can't even speak it. It's just, wow, this thing is just phenomenal. You put it in the corner of your room, and the bass, you know, halfway, boom, boom. I love how it sounds. I don't ever have problems with this. You can connect different devices to it. You can put it on, and it's just a massive thing. That's why it's got this. It's just pure quality, man. JBL is really one of the most best speakers, brand headphones out there. So I'm really glad I decided to tell my parents today. I would love that, because I started off with JBL with the little black one I got from Christmas a few years ago. That was cool, you know, if you don't want too much bass but you want more sound. This is bass and pure sound, so the bass obviously differs on what song you choose. You gotta remember, like, some songs I have to blast to the max to really get that bass effect, and some have to be only half or 75%, but man, this thing is just absurd. The last thing is something I actually recently purchased about 3 weeks ago. And you may be wondering, okay, I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it, but basically it's for your shoulders, it's for your triceps or biceps. I always just mix the two things up together, but it's good for the shoulder work, for the back work, and for your arms. This just works. It doesn't matter what brand you get, as long as it's elastic, it's adjustable. It smells like horseshit because I use my shoes on it. Kind of disgusting, but it does the trick. So these were some of the items that I do not regret purchasing. Very specific items, because these are items that I use literally every single day. So I actually not just only have them, but I actually get the fun and use them every single day. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have a ASMR video for you guys Wednesday, a roleplay. Pretty sure I did say in the last video that I was gonna post a roleplay. Changed my mind. Just need a bit extra time for this roleplay, so please give me a bit. And I'll see you in the next one. Have an amazing Sunday.